Hello, callers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with Inaki Pena, the second choice goalkeeper for Barca, as it has been reported that the Barca youngster emerges as a target for four clubs, but renewal offer imminent. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then to conclude, we are going to be talking about Jorginho, Chelsea midfielder, as it has been reported that Barcelona are already negotiating with the Chelsea midfielder over a free transfer in 2023. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, before we get right into those stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. According to Josep Capdevila, Inaki Pena is seemingly becoming a target for various clubs across Europe. The Barcelona goalkeeper is currently serving as the main alternative for Marc-Andre ter Stegen, but he is facing the prospect of a move away from Camp Nou. Celta Vigo, Espanyol and Real Betis are among the Spanish clubs that have sounded out the possibility of signing Pena. One other Premier League club are also interested in the services of the La Masia graduate, who has yet to make his breakthrough at Camp Nou. The speculations over Pena's future come in the midst of a lack of game time for the 23-year-old this season. Inaki Pena has featured just once so far this season, making his debut in the recent win over Victoria Pleasant, with the youngster conceding twice, and now clubs are starting to flock to get his signature, probably due to his contract situation at Barcelona. Indeed, Pena's current deal at Camp Nou expires at the end of the season, with the prospect of becoming a free agent looming large. Clubs are prepared to offer the goalkeeper the opportunity to make a move away from Barcelona. However, Spanish journalist Capdevila suggests the prospect of a prolonged stay at Camp Nou has not yet been ruled out for Pena. In fact, the goalkeeper held talks with the club last week, and in the coming days, we can expect Barca to come up with a fresh new offer imminently. The Catalans would presumably look to extend the contract of Inaki Pena, which could help or not only help them seal his long-term future at the club, but also earn revenue should they force to offload him in the summer of 2023. There have been a lot of reports about second choice keeper Inaki Pena lately, talking about his future at Barcelona, as it is not that certain. The player has been rumored to have been wanting more game time at Barca, which is not coming. Of course, against Victoria Pleasant, Xavi gave him that opportunity to make his first start at Barcelona this season. Of course, even though he conceded two goals, but it was a decent performance from the goalkeeper. And a lot of reports lately have been coming out saying that Inaki Pena is still not happy with how things have been so far for Barca, as he wants more. But honestly speaking, I think when the Copa del Rey comes, we can now confirm if actually Inaki Pena has any use for Xavi or not, because there are some games for Copa del Rey that Xavi can still opt to be using the second choice goalkeeper there. Except Xavi is too scared about, I don't know. But I think you just need to entrust him and play against some third tier or second tier teams in the Copa del Rey. It still makes sense for that. So let's see how it goes. But I think the player is still happy at Barca, despite the report saying that he's not that happy and he wished to leave. But I think he's still happy because there have been reports claiming that the player and Barca are currently negotiating a contract renewal. His contract expires next year, 2023. Barca want to renew him, and the player is reportedly open to stay for a long time at Barca. Inaki Pena is still 23 years old, and he can only be the first choice when Marc-Andre ter Stegen is no more. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is 30 years old, so I think if Inaki Pena thinks he can be patient, then his time will definitely come. He will definitely come. But right now, he can't see that chance because ter Stegen has been in great form this season, especially in La Liga where we keep a lot of clean sheets. So if Inaki Pena wants to secure his future at Camp Nou, it means that he wants to be patient, knowing that his time will definitely come when he will be the first choice, of course, when Ter Stegen is no more at the club. So let's just keep fingers crossed and see how things go from here when it comes to Inaki Pena's future at the club. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona's search for a new defensive midfield appears to be intensifying with each passing day as the Catalans brace themselves for life without Sergio Busquets. The veteran midfielder is enjoying a rapid fall from grace lately, with questions being asked about his performances this season. At the age of 34, the midfielder's lack of mobility has hurt Barca on occasions, and with his contract expiring at the end of the season, it is about time the club signed a replacement. Ruben Neves and Martin Zubimendi have been identified as potential targets for Barcelona. However, as both the midfielders are expected to cost a fortune, the club are targeting cost-effective options in the market, and that is where Jorginho comes into the fray. Widely regarded as one of the best Premier League midfielders, Jorginho is currently playing it straight for Chelsea. However, with his contract expiring at the end of the season, Barcelona are exploring the possibility to sign on a free transfer in 2023. According to Dario Sport, Barcelona have already held talks with Jorginho's agent, with Matteo Alemany spearheading the negotiations. It appears Barca exploring the possibility of convincing the Italians to sign a pre-contract in January. The report insists that Jorginho fits the requirements of the player Xavi and co are looking for to replace their club captain in the pivot midfield position. It has been agreed that Barcelona will come up with an offer for Jorginho, a proposal that could give the Italian the opportunity to sign for Barcelona on a free transfer. That would mean Jorginho will remain a Chelsea player throughout the season before becoming Barca player for next season, that is the 2023-24 season onwards. One would expect the former Napoli man to join in as a direct replacement for Busquets from the start of next season. However, nothing has been concretely agreed just yet, especially with Chelsea expected to soon come up with their own offer in an attempt to convince the player to prolong his stay at Stamford Bridge. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.